Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
Yeah, no way.
Happy Monday, guys. Hot lap number 28. What's the date? October 14th. Oh, it's on the paper. 2024. Happy No. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Is that what it is, right? Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you, Indigenous people. But what do we got going on? Oh, get out of here, Frank. Go, get out of Frank. As you guys see, we have our shop coming together very slowly. More furniture will be in here in the next 2 weeks, but since we have nothing going on here, we decided to start cleaning up the back room. We call this purgatory because it's like where things go to just sit and rot for a little while. Not rot, but sit and get dusty. But yeah, we clean this up a bit. We clean this room. We call this the dance studio. Got rid of the mess on this side of the room. We're gonna put probably a lot of things that we're keeping, things that Frank, you're keeping. This side of the room is basically hoarded stuff that might be up for sale very soon. So there's a lot of, it's 99.9% OEM Nissan stuff. So we got GTIR parts here. We have, these are stock manifolds. This is like a old, maybe ISR manifold. So some aftermarket stuff, but mostly Nissan stuff. This stuff will be for sale. We're thinking of making a category, a little tab on the website called the scrap yard or something. And we're going to have used parts on there that might be useful.
You're really showing them this hoarder pile?
Yeah, well, I already addressed that it's a hoarder pile.
Do you got easy cams in stock? Ready? Easy
Yeah. Frankie needs some gritty easy cams. Let's go find him for him. Come here.
Since he can't do a damn thing himself.
Yeah.
Go on,
Come,
say it.
Come on. Hold my hand. They are not over there. They are right here.
Very organized. Wow.
What size are you looking for?
Doesn't matter. You got everything.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
And you got HKS cams here.
HKS cams, yeah.
And the inventory is right.
Yeah, and we used to have Tomei cams there, but shout out to Jake Parrish. He bought them.
Oh, Jake.
Thanks. And Jake, I should bring that up now. I got a random email over the weekend from Jake Parrish. Let me show you guys what it was. I was camping over the weekend. Me, Eddie, and Chris were camping over the weekend. And so I didn't have my phone. I left my phone in the car. Okay. But when I came to work this morning, I had this email waiting for me. This was the only contents of the email. Nothing else. So I just replied, "Thank you for the lovely email. Love it," with a heart. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Thanks for buying those Tomei cams, Jake. And thank you for the email. It was a treat. But let's go back to that back room so you guys can get a little sneak peek of what's going on. So as I was saying, all of this junk, besides the fenders and probably some other things that are prized possessions to Frankie, a lot of this will be for sale on the website, and we will be making an eBay. We already have the eBay. We don't really put anything on there, but we're going to be posting this stuff on the eBay too. So hopefully that'll be a nice little used parts store, like subdivision of Faction Motorsports. Here we have some things that we're also selling. Anybody need an M2 muffler? No? Yeah, nobody wants it. We have LED fluorescent bulbs or something. These boards that were in the old showroom will be for sale. Yeah, we're just trying to clean up and get this this area ready for the car storage renovation. So yeah, we got to clean this all up, get it renovated so we can finally store cars in here for our lovely customers. Don't forget, we still have the oil change and Motul oil sale going on this month. 20% off oil change service and Motul fluids. So take advantage of that while you can. We also are sponsored by Chase Bays. The After Hours podcast is now sponsored by Chase Bays. So if you use code Chase Bays After Hours on our website, you will take advantage of some savings on Chase Bays parts. So thank you, Chase Bays. On last week's Hot Lap episode, we had some comments on there. Nefarious Drivers Club says Frankie comes out of the dealership and it shows that parts counter / merch display is sick. Look at what we have here. You got the little parts counter for the techs. Yo, let me get an oil filter, yo. Oh, where my ticket at? And such. Oh, and here, the plumbing is almost done for this room, and outlets are almost done for this room. So we will have the injector cleaner in here. We have our vapor home machine in here. What else will be in here? Potentially zinc coating. So this room is almost finished. The shop is coming together very nicely. What else are we going on? Oh, Carl, the co-host of the After Hours podcast, commented on the last Hot Lap and said he thinks we should do car reviews on customer cars. He wants to do it with Frankie's. What do you guys think about that? Let Carl know. Should Frankie and Carl do car reviews of cars that are in the shop? That'd be cool. Will they be able to drive them though? Or is it just a visual, like, machine check type of thing? But yeah, let Carl know if you want him to do that. Wow, look at this. We got five 240s in here. And, well, two 180s. Really cool. 5 S13s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an easy way to say it. We are almost at 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 6,904 when we last checked. So they're climbing. The latest podcast that was uploaded with Damon Young, a.k.a. Cameron Bronze, did really well. Thank you guys for watching that and commenting. Elzento commented, This was a really good one. Enjoyed hearing about his whole car progression, all the little mistakes and stuff, all the references to old school people on the forums. Good stuff. More chronological stories like this. Wow, so it seems like people like the storytelling and like origin story type podcast. So we'll try to get more of those people on here. Give us suggestions. We'll try to get them on here and make good episodes. Hosni Judy says, amazing podcast, amazing guests. Damon is living everyone's dream. Cars, house, wife, and kids. Amen to that. For some. Jay Nichols says, loved this episode. I've been following Damon's journey for a long time. I actually bought his Advent Model 5 from one of his many part outs, and I'm still running them on my S14. Wow. I feel like Damon Young has a lot of reach. He's touched a lot of people's, car careers from his existence in the scene, which is really cool. It's very well known. Cool guy. While Carl and Frankie were at Damon's Young place recording that podcast, afterwards they also did a little video like going through his current 180 that he bought. And Eddie made a video on that as well. It's just uploaded to YouTube. The title is The Cleanest 180 SX Ever. Car check, Camry on bronze. The Swedish car guy commented on that and said, Damon is one of the reasons I even got into S chassis. He did message him on Facebook like 10 years ago, and 2 years later he got an answer regarding his old Nissan when he had work, CR Kais, and Blitzes. Cool, very cool story, Swedish car guy. Wow, Swedish car guy doesn't have a Volvo. That's weird. That's a S chassis. Interesting. Oh, another S13. Let's get out of his way. Well, that kind of concludes this week. That kind of concludes this week of the Hot Lap. The season is very slow right now, guys, so if you have some work, please come on down. Please give us the business. We so desperately need it at the moment. But we're surviving. We'll be all right. Oh, thank you to our Patreon members. How many do we have? 99 paid members at the moment.
God damn.
Yeah.
It should be 100.
Somebody make it 100.
Someone make it 100. Let us know who you were.
Yeah. If you make it the 100th right now, I'll send you a free sticker.
Maybe. No, yeah.
Free sticker to the 100th paid member. So basically the next person. Speaking of Patreon, whoa.
No. Give me the
Whoa.
Give me the Give me the About you, Eddie. It's about time you did something around here. What's up, Eddie?
Whoa.
Here, give him the rundown of what happened on the Patreon last week.
On Patreon, we had a new podcast exclusive to the Patreon called Shop Talk with Johnny Monaco, or Monaco, some people call him. And it's a podcast with Frankie, Johnny, Ethan. They're literally just talking shop. No format. So it's just them hitting record and chit-chatting.
Candid chat.
It's an expensive camera, Eddie.
Yeah, Frankie's struggling to hold the camera right now.
Jesus Christ.
We also had week 29 of Faction Weekly, where we show you us cleaning up Purgatory. And we also still have 3 exclusive podcasts from Final Bout 7, including Jet Davis, Mike Jones, and Dennis the Menace.
Let's go ahead and do something.
No, you don't want me on the mic.
No, put you on the mic.
Other than that, Patreon members, thank you. You do have that 20% off code off merch for the month, so be sure to use it. Or don't, and miss out on some awesome merch that's on the wall. Also, be on the lookout for our care package that will be coming soon to our $15 tier members. Soon to happen. Chris is here. Frankie's having way too much fun with this camera. All right, am I doing the outro?
Here's the outro right here.
Hey, someone throw some singles. Whoa, okay. There goes the desk.